How many cents are? Which of these is the title of a mark? What is the SI unit of? Which of these is a middle name of king? In painting, which of these? Which of these cheeses comes from? Which of these war films is set? Which of these performers was born? Which of these the world leader of the Salvation? Who owned the 1970? Which of these is the title of? What part of a room? Which of these is not the correct word? Which of these is a slang term for a? Which of these is the lowest? Which of these Olympic champ? Which of these languages was D? Which of these is one of the four? American Walter Hunt. Which of these is a slang? Which of these games was launched in the study of language for? Which of these atoms? Which of these bone? Which of these Batman? What is the national currency of U? Which of these is not a pre-rat? Which of these Olympic? Which of these is the medical What was Miss Piggy's sir? The Charleston dance is Which of the emergent? Which artist is famous for his works called Sunflowers? Who would be given an APGAR score? What is the ring name of American wrestler Paul Levesque? Which pop singer was born Harry Webb in 1940? Which cock show is set in Canada? A shillalagh is an Irish item similar to what? A shillalagh is an What was the Beatles' first US #1 single? What name was given to the first cloned cat? The sixth wife of which English monarch died in 1540? What would your hobby be if you were observing a hobby? Who painted the 1903 work The Blue Rider? Which professional would use a reflex hammer? How many months in the year have 31 days? What name is given to music that merges two or more songs? Which pop star had a pet capuchin monkey called Mal Lee? Which pop star? Tequila is often drunk with a fruit that has what taste? Where was Queen Elizabeth II when she died in 2000? China stone is ground and mixed with kaolin to make what? If something is mellifluous, it is said to flow like what? If something... The Wales Millennium Center is found in what city? What game features a double blank and a double sixth tile? The grill badge on Jaguar cars has what nickname? A Taste of Honey's 1978 disco hit had something odontoid is shaped like what part of the body? In 2000 Hugh Grant split with which long-term girlfriend? What does the French word coiffeur mean in English? What is the currency of Laos? SpongeBob SquarePants lives in what fictional city?